guess we just wait until this. Yeah.
Is the Twitch account live for you? Alright, I'm still offline for me as well. I mean, you can, but it looks like we're still offline, so...
They have drafted Consio. It's a pretty good combo. Their pretty kids work together. Have Zyra as well so far. Now, I'm interested to see if this is top. Wait until the stream kicks in. It's still terrible. It wouldn't be an esports just this stuff. It always is. There's so much technology. Actually, production tech was. Want to give that shout out to our production tech. send me the link? I never got it. Can you send Ursula to us?
Yeah. Yep. Little technical difficulties here. There we go.
All right. Hello. Okay, so welcome to the ban. So for UNI, we have, I'd say their comp. So it is probably a top Garen and a jungle Sejuani.
For sure.
Being Zyra combat, and then we have Ezreal Zyra bot, Cass mid, Aoi top, and Poppy jungle. So they went for the Poppy jungle. It's a very strong pick right now. Especially good versus Sejuani and Rakan. You can interrupt their jumps with, I think, Poppy's W ability. WIU-QC seems to be a very scaling heavy comp right now. They have a Lowy, they have Ezreal, they have Caston. 3 pretty scaly heroes. Zyra and Poppy will probably try and carry the early game. And then we have a very good sustain coming from UNI with Seraphine and Rakan. Garen also is pretty good at sustain, so a lot of good engage with Sejuani and Rakan. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, both teams have a decent amount of poke on their side, which is pretty interesting considering these comps. You've got Ezreal from WIU, a very strong poke character usually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. In terms of poke, I think the bot lane from WIU is pretty good. Definitely beats the poke of UNI. UNI looks like they're going to be playing more on the full fast engages. WIU definitely benefits from sustained fights or really quick like pickoffs with Poppy and Zyra. I'm interested to see sort of the matchup middle lane with Seraphine Caston. Will probably be pretty heavy farm lane there. Can't see too much happening pre-6 or really even post-6. It's kind of a hard kill lane for either side.
Yeah, probably won't see much of the 1v1 until the team fights start emerging.
For sure. But I think that's where Seraphine really excels. The top lane I'm interested to see if they play a certain side. Maybe like playing bot side, trying to get their Xayah farming fast and scaling fast to hopefully, at least I know whenever I play into this bot lane matchup, Zyra is pretty oppressive. So like any resources I can get whenever I'm playing the ADC in that matchup, I really enjoy because Zyra is very strong really.
Yeah, she's always a pain for me. But you know, maybe that's because I'm not good at this game. That's why I'm on this side.
That's alright. We got looks like we're switching down to the live game.
gotta wait for the delay after they pick characters in game, so it's gonna be a bit.
We can take this time to say, can't really ask you for the streams.
We'll hope that gets fixed.
Yeah, bear with us, everybody.
Refill the water bottle real quick.
Okay. Talking more bans quick. It's interesting to see UNI banning Shaco. I'd like to see maybe who picks the Shaco from WIU, because it's a pretty unusual ban.
Yeah, I don't see him get played too much, generally speaking, but
I guess is some one trick, a Shaco one trick, which it
right.
is pretty dangerous one trick. A good Shaco can really open up the game. It's the most. It's probably the craziest ban. Everything else is pretty normal. All right.
Yeah.
Well, as we wait for the players to get the real lobby ready, I guess we can take this time to introduce ourselves. I'm Fervor.
I'm Puzzle Box.
We're I'm an alumni from UNI. Puzzle Box is still at UNI, so thanks for tuning in. Hopefully, we're gonna see how fun these games are. Should be good. UNI versus WIU-QC. Sorry.
For sure. And with these team comps, we should see some pretty interesting team fights as well. So should be some good stuff today.
For sure. The team fight should be so the stream can be heard in the videos. Oh, I see. Alright. Looks like they're loading into the game right now. Yeah, I'm interested to see how these team fights will go. They have very good sustain coming from both sides really. The Alawi is pretty good in like a longer team fight. Seraphina is especially good in longer team fight, but in a sort of different manner. We'll see if UNI can kite and kind of like regroup and play around their Seraphine. Looks like they're already pinging for an invade down bot.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
I think UNI has a better early game invade with
30 seconds until minions
the Seraphine
spawn.
and Sejuani.
It looks like we are pushing for information right off the bat here. Not too hard though.
Yep, just getting that ward in the top bush over next to Sejuani. Let's see if Nielsen goes for the sweeper swap coming out of base.
Minions have spawned.
He actually did, yep. So he warded the... it's a good trick here where you ward that river up where Cassian is, so you can spot the enemy jungler and then back and pick up a sweeper for any ganks that you take.
For sure.
Every little move like that counts.
It's the small optimizations.
Pretty normal stuff we're sitting here. Both junglers start bottom side. We got the top tier 2 tower. Alright. Middle lane is a farm lane. Coming out of Seraphine. Taking a tower shot. That's calm. Probably wasn't expecting to go that deep. Good poke coming from Seraphine again. Really, actually seems like Seraphine is a pretty big bully in the mid lane matchup there. Until Casting gets 6 at least.
So far, it looks like UNI is bullying in every lane a little bit, pushing up pretty far in all 3 lanes.
Seems like Poppy has already cleared all of their bot jungle and Raptors. Sejuani's at Wolves. Actually has a faster clear time, so we'll see where Poppy goes after clearing. Might turn into a fight for Scuttle.
Just wait.
Poppy does start moving towards that Scuttle. Things that they have the top rush warded. Sejuani gives Scuttle the path towards it.
Wow, that poke in the mid lane is vicious from Seraphine right now.
Yes it is. Seraphine has actually more poke than I thought coming into this matchup. She's pretty good early. At least in the melee range matchup. I could see some more like something like Victor, maybe matching her better, Ari. But Kassadin Caston is one of the weaker lanes pre-6, but once he is level 6, he's strong. Alawi hits fine there.
Oh.
Hold on a moment with us while we get the stream back up.
At the very least, we could see the game.
So currently, we have a game done. Let's see.
Very nice game coming in, taking up that first pick of the game.
We'll be your ears for a bit until we get the actual stream back. So we had a rotation bot lane from Sejuani and got the first blood for I think it was Zaya or Sejuani on the Zaya. Yeah. Okay. So Sejuani picked up the first blood against Zyra. Pretty good start there. That's definitely what I was talking about. In champ select with how they want to play to get this bot lane pushed forward, because it's kind of a hard lane, at least with all the that Zaya can take. So good getting a gank there. Middle lane, it looks like they wanted to try something, but Poppy starts pathing back up top.
Looks like maybe a gank coming in from UNI mid here soon. Or at least rotating towards it. They're gonna go in. They're gonna take the pick on the Kassadin there.
Yeah, really
That's
good use
two
there.
kills for UNI.
Really good use there of the Seraphine ult to initiate that gank, and Sejuani can easily follow up. More decisions. Sejuani taking dragon. Taking more technical difficulties. Stuttering a little bit. So UNI currently taking Rift Herald. Ooh, Garen goes in.
Trying to get that steal setup ready, but is looking like they might get punished for it, but Alawi picks off the Garen in that 1v1.
Yeah, good turnaround with the Alawi. Actually looks like Garen wanted to have over. Has that really strong potential.
Sejuani just giving up that kill to ensure that they got the River Herald there. And Poppy has started dragging it.
All in all, probably more of a Sejuani than something I don't want to see the top side, but it's not too bad. Making that trade. Seems Poppy. Oh, a few skirmishes going on. Like the dragon. Xayah getting some free farm down bot lane right now. Bot lane WIU is WIU is a few more skirmishes here. Nothing too crazy.
Herald popped mid from UNI.
Get a few plates for surfing.
But they rotate down to mid. Kassadin coming in, taking that pick mid. Gonna punish them for placing that Rift Herald. But it will get in a decent chunk of damage there.
Yeah, it was a good
UNI trying to take the Drake here. And UNI secures the Drake, but now there's a team fight in the pit. Looks like WIU is trying to hunt down UNI here. UNI kiting as best they can with their recon. Zyra.
Oh, good turnaround.
UNI manages to bleed out the Kassadin.
Well, yeah, that was super close fights all around. UNI somehow coming up top out of that. That's... Wait. Okay, yeah.
Almost gets another engage, but they just fail there.
Wow, yeah, UNI with the actually big turnaround. They looks like a really bad fight. But they get the dragon, they get out, and they get a return to it.
Garen getting caught out in the middle of all those tentacles there.
Yes, and more action top. Garen was taken down by Alawi. That the 1v1 potential from Alawi is it's scary. You can really see the matchup between Alawi and Garen here. Seraphine has to take some more finish up that mid plate. One plate left. Pretty big to have that big of lead in the tower. Seraphine's tower is still at the 5 plates, so what, 6,400 gold lead on casting from the plates alone. Not even looking at the farms.
Definitely a big difference there. UNI taking control of that mid lane pretty hard, but losing a little bit in the top and bottom lanes.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Looks like maybe an engage in WIU's jungle, but not quite. Garen's gonna make it out of there. Seraphine might be looking to take this mid tower here before the 15-minute mark.
definitely looks possible. Seems like Sejuani pathing towards top side. Yeah, not to pick the ults, but to tank just let's see that Alawi is on top. Looks like UNI is fully respecting Alawi now. Making sure that they have resources for they ever do anything.
And the mid tower goes down.
UNI takes the first tower. That'll be good for Seraphine. Really help get that gold lead before any team fights start breaking out.
Both teams even in kills, but UNI does have a decent lead in gold at the moment and the first Drake, along with taking that first River Herald. But this is exactly what they wanted to be doing with this team comp.
Looks like both teams are kind of cautious, right? Got out here.
And here comes Poppy trying to take this fight alone, waiting for backup. Stalls long enough to get the Kassadin to come in. And a good engage coming in from UNI here on the Poppy. Poppy's going to go down to the Seraphine. Garen looking for blood on the Kassadin. Kassadin's going to disengage. Alawi trying to stay up top by the Rift Herald. But all of UNI is on the Rift Herald right now. WIU still has 2 bot lane. Probably not going to be able to steal this. Alawi backs off. Going to go ahead and give UNI that Rift Herald for free there.
Good rotations out here from UNI. Realizing that they need to actually bring up numbers here if they want to force that Alawi off of the Rift Herald. But WIU answering by taking out the bot tower, and I think Fried Armadillo is going to take out the top tower as well. So 2 towers going the way of WIU.
Bot tower goes down, UNI rotating down to the second Drake here. Drake got half health already. Still have 2 mid fighting the Kassadin. 3 bottom for both teams here. People are getting flung left and right.
Poppy ults the jungler out of the pit. Oh, and takes the dragon, wow.
WIU managing to pick up the Drake this time, forcing UNI out of there. And it looks like maybe an engage in mid lane here.
I don't think this Garen wins that. Yeah, UNI needs to get out now.
Garen getting punished by this Alawi multiple times this game, getting picked off, falling slightly behind, and just making it so much harder to come back in that 1v1 every time. Garen running for his life from Poppy here. Gonna make it out.
What a sequence. So even up on the souls right now, UNI still with that 3k gold lead, and they took down the, before that dragon fight, looked like they took down that Rift Herald, or they took down the mid tier 2, so that'll open up the game a little bit more, but WIU still has 2 outer tier 1s up. Definitely easy gold if you can get those, but for now it'll see what UNI is going to do next. But Khan is getting some pretty good vision right now into the bottom jungle.
I presume UNI is looking to close this game out as fast as they can here, before any of that hard scaling comes in.
Yeah, they definitely want to end the game before Cassie gets level 16. Chat also looks like they were doing that. Cassie picked up 9 out of 16.
Fighting. Go ahead.
Both teams are posturing mid. Seems like. Oh.
team's turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, again, more just vision control. Right now, this is all just making space, creating areas where you want to take fights, where you know you have a better understanding, more vision control setup. So helping your Rakan or helping your Zyra get that vision. Walking around as a unit now. Good from UNI, knowing that they have maybe an engagement.
UNI trying to engage here. Managing to engage on Poppy. Gonna take the pick there once again. Poppy getting caught out on their own.
Big Cyril.
Going after this engage on the Zyra. Gonna get that double kill there. One of UNI's Rakan almost goes down to the tower but manages to make it out.
Really close stuff there. Really
UNI taking their two and disengaging. Rakan almost getting sniped with the Ezreal ult. Not quite dying to it though.
Good shot from Ezreal.
And UNI gonna take the third mid tower here. WIU gonna push them back before they can take that inhibitor though.
Yeah, so what's next in this game? It seems like UNI want to go for Baron control. WIU is looking around the pit, checking maybe for any warding it themselves, knowing that
If UNI ends up taking this Baron, I would expect to push mid, just going to try to end this game as fast as possible. Kassadin's only level 12 right now. Pretty on par with the rest of UNI's team. No scaling too hard out of control for them yet.
Yeah, yep, I would agree. Looks like there'll be, around Dragon. Allow it to get its vision.
There's the engage on the or on the Poppy. A lot of poke coming in here from UNI around the pit.
Garen's still top lane.
Garen is rotating down. Gonna be a little late there.
Both teams respecting each other right now. I do think UNI is still favored here with the Seraphine.
Garen is gonna go for the mid push on the inhibitor during this dragon fight. UNI gonna take the engage, gonna pick off the Zyra again. Ezreal running through. Alawi trying to hunt down, but at extremely low health. Most of WIU is on low health there. Gets the pick on Rakan, taking out the Poppy on UNI's. UNI taking out the Poppy. WIU trying to get these safe pokes.
Garen is still going for the end, as we talked. Alawi did go back for it. Probably can't end. Zyra also went back, so there's a 3-on-2 right now.
UNI still trying to secure this Drake, but it's they are going to secure it with Sejuani there.
Ooh, and good word on Cass.
And taking out the Kassadin as well. Ezreal gonna have to back off, but might get caught by this Garen here. Coming back.
Oh.
He does find him in the push. Garen gonna definitely take out this Ezreal.
Nice. Nice knowing he might be there. Oh, and UNI is already on Baron.
UNI acknowledging that Ezreal is down. The odds of Ezreal sniping this Baron out from under them are fairly low. Kassadin also still respawning.
Maybe some Poppy play, but they don't even know.
Zyra coming down, not gonna take it though.
Ward in time.
Sejuani securing that Baron for UNI. UNI up 10 kills to 4, up almost 7k gold.
During its bot tower, yeah, it's looking very early game UNI centered. This is exactly how they needed to play it. They needed to end the game before casting at 16. before any big power spikes hit. You've seen that last fight, Alawi is like becoming a lot stronger too. The team fights are there. UNI has such a lead, but it's still pretty close in some teams.
For sure, and Kassadin has been picked off 3 times by UNI here, definitely preventing some of that experience game that you would expect.
Yeah, definitely good roots by the Seraphine on the cast. Seems like every kill has been good positioning by both ADCs too.
UNI coming up to take out a Poppy up top. 3v1, just destroying that Poppy, caught slightly ahead of the tower.
UNI backs off, they understand. Be retaliation there, that's good. Just playing it slow.
And that is the second top tower down for WIU.
With UNI really wanting to get the most out of this Baron buff, just knocking on all the...
Engage coming in from WIU on the Recon. Not quite gonna find the pick though. Poppy just gonna get poked at from across the wall there. And that is Garen taking the second bottom tower on his own there. UNI staying back, getting the value out of this Baron buff on their minions. Garen solo pushing bot right now. Gonna clear out all of these towers and inhibitors.
Yep, they're doing a really good job of splitting up the Baron buff, so 2 lanes of minions. Minion get the Baron buff. Very good job from UNI here, understanding the full power of the Baron buff. Seems like they'll have time for another dragon fight. Can't see the stream. 1 sec.
Team's turret has been destroyed. Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Looks like my game is 2 minutes ahead of what the chat is seeing.
I see that.
We need to get the production stream back up.
Can you
Can't say I know how to do that.
bottom? Just pause for a minute and see if it can look. Or how
hopefully this is back on track.
Alright, back to the action. That's what we're seeing now. I'm already at max. I'll try and
Acid in at 15.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Looks like UNI going for that engage, getting that pick on the Ezreal with the knock-up there. UNI likely going to try to close it out here soon. Taking out an inhibitor, going in for the big knock-up engage again, taking out that Kassadin. Gonna try to take out this last player, not quite gonna find it. Garen gonna go in on the engage for the Lowy. Lowy has so much healing, but gonna get taken out there. And the Lowy actually managing to take out the
it's not over yet.
They're still going. 2 dead for UNI. And it's back up again.
Alright, so WIU actually hold. They stop UNI's push.
Been destroyed.
Alrighty. And looks like UNI takes this one.
Alrighty. Sorry about that, stream. Well, it looks like UNI gets the first win. Very good stuff coming out of them. They played fast. They understood their strength. See how WIU want to adapt. Want to change up their playstyle for the next one.
As I was scrolling back up to catch up with where I thought maybe we would be, it looks like WIU did actually manage to steal a Baron there at the end.
Oh wow. Let's see. Oh, the top right. Click the check mark. Where it says Nielsen 32. Game no longer exists.
They're probably doing the picking thing right now.
Sent you a friend request. I can try to invite you. And then last time they just put, yeah, if you scroll down in the chat, you can get the link to their picks and bans in the lobby chat. Is it not showing for you? I'll see if it's up. Yeah, I'll send it to you. No picks or bans yet, so we're safe.
Can you share your screen on that?
I can.
Thank you. So the MF ban coming out from UNI, and a Renekton ban coming out from WIU. WIU opt to ban the Zyra, or the Zaya. Respecting UNI's Zaya pick. Seeing that last game, it was a pretty big threat. It's a pretty good ban there.
And it was. We'll have to see if they adapt more to banning what was last played, or if they stick with some of the same bans here.
Thrush coming out again from UNI. Seems UNI is keeping the same bans. The Lulu ban again from WIU, yep. Maybe adapting, banning what they didn't like playing against as much. The Zaya was a pretty strong pick. Surprised to not see a Seraphine pick. I feel like the UNI plays really well with that Seraphine pick.
Especially against that Kassadin last game. That was
Okay, there we
working out some technical difficulties again, I assume, but Zyra pick coming in once again for WIU.
Okay. Oh, sweet. All right, the Zyra pick and the Rakan pick again from UNI.
Not going to be able to pick up that Rakan Zaya again, but still a good pick.
Sejuani pick again. So it looks like UNI want to keep the same tempo, the same engage, fast-paced game going, which is smart. We'll see if WIU adapts. Maybe picks more counter initiation sort of peel. Maybe junglers. I think the Poppy pick again could be good here. Oh, they go for the Wukong. That's actually a pretty good pick. Offers a lot of CC in team fights. I've seen Wukong having a lot of success in like the LCS recently. It's definitely a strong pick.
I think one of the key things for UNI that last game was definitely their ability to capitalize on their engages.
Absolutely. They played really well going in with Rakan, going in off the Seraphine routes. We'll see if they draft Seraphine here again. Thing is, they'll be blind picking it if they do. And there it is, yep. So you and I get the Seraphine again. And WIU opted for the Tristana pick. So Tristana Zyrabot. Again, a kind of scaling ADC with... Although I'd say Tristana probably has a better laning phase than Ezreal does. So be interested to see how that changes up the bot lane this time. The Garen ban coming out from WIU.
We will see a completely different top lane this game, both Garen and Alawi banned.
I think I really like, if they play it, seeing the Swain ban. It's good. WIU. No Shaco ban this game, so not sure if that's going through, if that was a jungle Shaco or not, or a top Shaco. And then the Jinx ban. That's a pretty good ban actually. Jinx capitalizes a lot off of your team initiating fast and getting those early picks. A Darius coming out from UNI. All right.
Love me some Darius.
Darius top lane. We'll see if WIU pick another heavy fighting top lane. Not sure. The Darius pick here. Oh, the Echo gets through. That's right. Wait, an Echo mid then. So this will actually be scarier for Seraphine this time around. Echo has more ways to deal with the early poke from Seraphine. Better at all-inning. And a Kayn pick coming out. Okay. Going for a very heavy burst and sort of assassin comp coming from WIU. Definitely a change up from their last game, where they played more scaling. This time it looks like they're going for that early power, early lead, and all around just pick potential from this comp. It's pretty high. And the Sivir final pick. I'd say that's pretty good versus Zyra, Tristana, and even Echo, yeah. Be a cool matchup. So WIU drafts more burst, assassin, kind of pick oriented. UNI still with the better team fight with Sivir, Rakan, Seraphine. A little bit slower without the Garen, but you still have the Sejuani Rakan for the initiation. Good stuff again.
if you have to take a guess, which lane is Kane going to first?
Not a problem. Fine. I'll just be over here.
Obviously, it depends on the context of the game, but
I'm realizing now that this is actually a top Wukong, and a jungle Kane. I'm assuming. So
that was my assumption as well.
I'm guessing he will try and go mid or bot. It looks like a blue Kane game where you want to kind of match the rest of your team and just go in fast and fight. Although red might be better versus the Darius Sejuani matchup. So we'll see how they play it. I could see if he's comfortable with it, they go for a blue Kane. For that, the extra assassin damage, extra assassin like just burst power that comes from that.
You're scared. Good to know.
Fear is the first of many foes.
You shall have to wait and see as they're now getting ready, picking their characters in game, can then all set up. So it'll be a bit before we have any gameplay for you guys. But yes, the Seraphine pick did get locked in.
Yes. A lot of hype for the Seraphine pick coming out in chat. I like it. Seraphine is one of those characters where it's really cool to see in that team situation, see if your team can actually coordinate around it. I'm more interested to see this Wukong top lane. Usually you see the Wukong jungle, so it's definitely will definitely be a big change. We'll see if he can beat the Darius. Most likely won't beat the Darius in lane, but he does provide a better team fight potential and kind of pick off potential than a Darius does. Can we do analyst predictions?
I don't know if we can do predictions in Twitch if that's what you mean.
You know, like LCS does, like their which side they think is gonna win.
Go for it.
It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. I don't know enough about these teams to to make any predictions right now. I definitely like how WIU is changing up their play style, though. They saw that the scaling doesn't really work versus this team comp. UNI opts for just that like really fast game play and style of. So it's cool. It's cool to see WIU actually try and change things up instead of trying another scaling comp.
It'll definitely be interesting. I'm not sure. I'm wondering how effective these Darius dunks are going to be into this team comp.
Yeah, I can see Darius kind of having a rough in time engaging against some of these characters. Zyra can like root and slow him quite a bit. Echo can kite away. Kane, I feel like Darius could be okay versus the Kane in this matchup. I think the bleed stacks from Darius actually only show on the real Wukong, so you'll be able to tell when he stealths, which is pretty
That's
good for Darius.
interesting.
Yeah, it makes it a pretty hard matchup for the Wukong then. I'm very curious to see this top lane matchup. It could be very Darius one-sided. If I were to bet, I'd say it's definitely Darius Darius favored. I think this mid lane though could go more towards Echo, especially with ganks from the Kayn, and Kayn will want to gank the Seraphine if he's going for blue.
Yeah,
See how that goes.
What Kane do?
And then I think bot will just be a farm matchup. WIU will probably try for some aggressive plays early on, try and get picks with the Zyra, but it's very hard to get picks against Sivir. If anything, they'll probably try and go Rakan, but again, just probably farming coming out from both sides.
It's like we are ready to start spectating as soon as this loads up.
All right, here's the most important part. Who has the best skins? What team? This is truly the game changer.
Pretty nice Zyra skin coming in here. But the Poro Rider Sejuani back again.
That's pretty good. It's hard to beat that. Although I do like the Mecha Kong quite a bit.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Can we get currently it's in windowed mode. Can we get that full screen action?
30 seconds until minions spawn.
One stump high and 10.
Minions have spawned.
Alright. So, how are these lanes going so far? Seems like mid, again, we have pretty heavy poking coming from both sides. Ooh, the level 1 is going on Rakan. They get out the Zyra flash actually, that's pretty big.
Pretty good engage coming in down there for UNI. Yes, Kassadin is on the bench this game. Truly unfortunate.
Oh, good roll from Seraphine.
Very strong poke once again.
Yeah, getting poked out of lane at level 2, it's... Might look for an early back here on Echo after clearing the wave. Just because that's a very impressive early lane. Seraphine, you can... not much you can really do as a melee. Oh, there's a fight. Top scuttle.
Looks like this engage might end up in a pick. There's a team fight going on down here. Echo getting picked up. I'm sorry, Echo getting a pick. I said Echo getting picked off, but Echo picking off the Sejuani there.
Yeah, good rotations by that Echo. The whole team. Darius a bit slow to rotate down to the scuttle. Hold on one sec. We're having some technical difficulties again. It wouldn't be an esports cast without a little bit of scuffness. At this point, it's guaranteed.
Literally. Currently, we've just got Echo getting some free farm in the mid lane, while Darius is getting some free farm in the top lane.
Is it full screen for the stream? Oh, it is. I see. Are you in the?
What's up?
Are you in the V game right now?
Yeah, I've got that up.
Can you share your stream and try and time it with the Twitch stream?
Yeah, it should be lined up pretty well right now.
Okay. Plus Ursula can... Hold on.
You can bounce between the streams to make sure they're synced up. So.
It's like getting a few things figured out real quick. Bear with us.
First Drake has spawned. Currently, both teams kind of jostling for vision control down there.
Oh, mid coming out from Echo. He does
Yeah,
he does get the kill.
Echo taking that pick.
Yeah, the early pressure here coming out from Echo. So with Seraphine going tier, you're a little bit weaker until you get like an item and some boots. You definitely need to respect the assassin power from Echo.
Screaming Discord.
It's working on the Ursula's Discord stream now.
Alright.
If you want to tune in. There's a fight going on top lane right now. Towards the scuttle. Just quick
Taking out that Darius, keeping him back, not letting him engage. But it looks like he's gonna get an engage on Echo anyways. Echo got a lot of bleed stacks right now. Gonna be able to disengage though. Here comes the fight for the dragon. UNI trying to take it out. UNI secures the dragon with Sejuani. Tristana not able to steal that. Sejuani jumping across that wall. Not able to get the support he needs though. Gonna have to disengage there.
Alright. So, looking at the current state of these matchups, the Darius is up by 20 farm. It's seems like it is very Darius-sided. Oh, bot lane.
There's the big engage coming in. The Rakan bounce not quite going to be able to get the kill off of that engage though.
He goes in, he trades his ult flash for Tristana. What looks like heal. He trying for a good early level 6 initiate there is it's good. You sometimes can pick them off before they get their level 6. I would make the same call. Sivir with that slight CS lead, Darius with a pretty good lead. Mid matchup, Seraphine is down a kill, but well, 2 kills, but pretty even in farm still. Echo will probably have an item here, so it's be a big power spike. Well, no item actually goes full boots, so maybe more fighting action. He'll be able to get around the map faster.
Goes the engage for Todd. Going in on the Kane, but not quite able to get the pick. Pushes him back to help secure that River Herald there. No. And it
Kane
seems
actually gets blue essence from that. I guess Rakan technically classifies it as
interesting. There's a big engage coming in from WIU. Gonna hunt down that Sejuani, gonna jump over that wall, not Kai, gonna take it. Darius going for that ult, full stacks on the Wukong there. Got full stacks on the Zyra as well, but not able to get the dunk off. And there's a big kite going on here in the mid lane. Seraphine looking for that pick. Able to find it on the Kane there. Just barely. And UNI just gonna zone WIU out of this mid lane for right now.
So, I don't think anybody picked up the Rift Herald there.
It did go down, I thought. Did anyone grab it though?
I don't see it currently. It would be in their trinket slots, so it seems like it was lost during the fight. Yeah, I'm not seeing it, so it's UNI still comes up with 2-1, so pretty good for them. But nothing that's game changing.
Oh, coming in from Echo there. Sejuani gonna try to engage on Kane here. Runs into a team. Still gonna go for the engage. Sivir coming in to help take out the Tristana.
Good rotations here from UNI. Coming around and just supporting their Sejuani. Tristana is maybe thought their team was there, but just those few seconds really matter.
Gone down a couple levels in the top lane there. Looks like there was a Rift Herald for UNI.
Weird, just spectator bug.
Big damage to that mid lane. Gonna engage on that Echo. Echo is level 9. That's gonna be a good chunk of experience for UNI there.
They get the Rift, they get the kill on the Echo mid there. Currently it seems right now they're really getting good use out of that Rakan. UNI likes to roam with it and just try and force fights with the Sejuani Rakan combo. It seems the Zyra isn't like maybe as comfortable matching them with the roaming, and Sivir can just push in the way versus the Tristana, so they have a pretty good like setup going there with just the Rakan and the jungler playing together.
Rakan definitely put in work last game, but it was more difficult to notice with how dominant the mid lane was for UNI. This game showing off a bit more there. UNI gonna start the engage on this Drake, gonna try to pull it out some. The WIU is here. Gonna go in for the engage here. UNI gonna secure the Drake. Kane going in, gonna get poked out. Not gonna be able to get the secure. Sejuani gonna get into a fight here. Gets picked off by Echo. And Sivir picking off that Zyra. 1 for 1 here.
The Echo gets out.
UNI chasing down this Kane. Wants this kill. A good shot coming in there from Sivir. Tristana picks up the kill on the Rakan though.
Wow, really nice play from WI.
Kane manages to make it out. Very strong.
Yeah, the Tristana saves him. The flash attempt from Sivir was close. The Echo actually backed behind 4 of them when they chased for the Kane. Maybe a little too much chase, but I understand catching the Echo is also a little hard. But all around, not too bad for WIU.
They do end up losing their first bottom tower there, but they do go up 2 for 1 in trades.
Oh.
3 levels down, probably not an engage you want to take there.
That's definitely a play where you just like hit the Darius and stop his back and then walk away. Just to troll him a little bit.
Both teams starting to roam a pretty decent bit here. 15 minutes into the game. Gonna start seeing more of those team fights opening up.
Yeah, they currently have the Tristana Echo mid. So Tristana is going bot. Looks like they might. They're setting up for the Rift Herald over here in top lane. Rakan is definitely doing a good job of creating, just winning the vision game, checking objectives like a minute before they start happening so we can get deep wards going around. And
Darius just chunking down this top tower here.
Good work from him. They do spot this Sejuani and Rakan combo, just walking around. Posturing for Rift Herald.
Meanwhile, Seraphine for UNI down bottom, trying to take some of that farm.
This is actually a 4v5 for UNI, but it seems like WIU doesn't know.
There's the engage from the Darius with the pull. Gonna get the pick on the Kane, a big pick right there. But it looks like a pick for the Sivir for WIU. Looks like maybe another pick here on the Rakan. Rakan doesn't manage to make it out, Wukong gets the pick. And it looks like that is a Rift Herald down for WIU, I believe.
I think Sejuani might have actually picked it up.
Did he? I once again, I'm not seeing it. Yeah. Oh.
We have a little bit of a spectator bug. We can't see the updated scoreboard for items, so I think, yeah, Sejuani has it. They have that like little purple below. So the UNI gets Rift Herald. I'd say it's about an even trade, but they do. Oh, actually, WIU gets the objective down to mid, so it's definitely closing the gap a lot in terms of network. Oh, and the top lane objective down to, and just like that, it's tied up. Good stuff coming out here from WIU. Understanding their strength. They recognize that Seraphine wasn't there for that fight.
And there's the Rift Herald from the Sejuani. You were correct there. This mid tower should go down here. Yep. UNI taking down that mid tower. Towers are 2 for 2.
Sivir gets that solo gold. That's really nice. Playing the ADC and getting that solo tower gold is always like, it's like it's either closer to that item for the next power spike or like the next fight. Good stuff.
UNI consistently taking the start of each of these engages. Gonna chunk down this Drake quite a bit, and then WIU is gonna engage afterwards. See the big ult there coming in. And Johnny trying to chase down up top, but gets picked by the Echo. Oh, WIU taking the Drake, getting 2 picks here, picking off the Seraphine. A tower goes down for WIU, but that, with Darius solo pushing, the 4v5 there once again for UNI, and a 3k. Echo picking off the Rakan there as well.
Actually, that seems like some miscommunication there. I think Darius could have definitely taken that tier 3 top. The Rakan walks up and like canceled some backs because he was baiting a little bit, but it seems they didn't tell Darius that he would have had a little bit more time. Good fight from WIU. They get the drag and they get quite a few kills. Darius trades that tier 2 and maybe another fight here.
Kane running in and out of these walls as Kane does.
They don't spot him. It seems like you and I haven't been grouped as 5 yet for a team fight, and all the team fights have been close. They're opting more for that split push. Darius goes in bot.
Looks like the pick on Darius might come in here. Definitely for sure, yeah. Wukong gonna take that pretty single-handedly. Could have gotten the Darius ult, but probably not a good time to use that. UNI gonna go into the jungle, try to take this blue buff here. Gets the engage going. Echo picking off that Seraphine from... It's such a good burst, but Sivir taking down the Tristana there. Echo got the double, got the triple. Echo is going insane this game for WIU. Gonna try to chase down the Sejuani, but just gonna disengage there. And start the engage on the Baron after the 3-piece. Definitely a good time to start that up. Gonna make sure that Sejuani can't use the blast for hopping over the wall there.
Sejuani's still here though, with Smite and Flash. Looks like they want to take the coin flip. I feel like it's a little risky, like they're so far ahead. Oh, and he's taken.
And the steal coming in from Sejuani, probably gonna go down for it here. But also got the Darius trying to clean up. Darius can get the stacks and get these ults off, but not quite gonna be able to get the ult off in time. Tristana gonna take him out.
The steal coming out from Nielsen.
Even with the 2 deaths, the steal is so massive.
They get Baron buff on 3, it's really big. That means they can counteract any push. Their team fight's a little bit better, they just need to play safe here. I'm not sure about that call from WIU. When you're in a winning position like that and the jungler's up, it's usually best not to, take that coin flip. Just, like, you have a lot of other stuff that you can do when you're up 5-on-3
And here's the engage. That Seraphine got chunked down so quickly by Tristana there. Bit of a scuffle, but no hard engage in the mid lane there. But an engage in the jungle, Tristana doing so much burst damage, Echo cleaning up. This Echo has been pretty uncontested this game. Gonna try for another pick on the Sejuani, but not gonna get it. Darius going in, gonna clean up that Zyra very quickly. But once again, the 2v1. Kane coming in, helping to assassinate Sivir. Darius going down to the Tristana. And Echo gonna try to take, once again, the Sejuani, but not gonna find it. Sejuani getting out of these encounters with Echo consistently this game. But the only one to do so.
Yeah. I think UNI really needs to get a good regroup here. They're stronger when they play 5, and they've been taking engages so far that have been like 3v5s and 2v5s and kind of just like quick skirmishes. They are definitely stronger as 5, even from behind. I think that they can win some team fights. It's just in this situation you're not always like confident that you should stack 5, but I definitely think with Seraphine it's the better option here. Rebecca goes in again.
Gonna make it out using that item.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Gonna take down the tower for UNI as well. Darius starting the engage there. And getting back out once again. Just dipping their toes in.
Last count out, yeah. A little bit of just a scouting play there from Darius.
Looks like the scoreboard is updated now as well.
This is a cool game. It's pretty close. The Echo is very strong right now, and it's gonna take all 5 chaining CCs on him to actually stop him. He's tearing this game open for sure, but I think UNI still has a pretty good chance as long as they take a team fight 5-on-5.
Despite the massive kill disparity, they're only down 3k. That pick coming in. Seraphine caught just a little bit too far ahead, but Sivir also trading in the Tristana for that one.
That's actually pretty big from UNI there.
Definitely
shut down on
in their
Tristana.
favor.
The Echo is doing a good job of getting those early picks every time, catching the Seraphine out. Seraphine is... we're really seeing the weakness that Seraphine has to assassins and just that really quick burst before you can really do much without flash.
The true pain of mages.
What's next here for WIU? It looks like they want. I'd be trying to get vision around the Baron again. Maybe seeing if you can get a fight started there. Darius doesn't have TP. He's actually posturing bot lane, so looks like they could collapse him in here, but they're still just getting that vision control around Baron.
Darius looking like he wanted to do a bit of a solo push there, but getting pushed off by 2 from WIU.
UNI without Sivir right now. You definitely don't want to take a engage at this point. Just wait. Get your 5 grouped up here. Looks like Dragon coming up. How long? In a minute? They might look into just giving or trading Baron for Dragon. Let's see what happens. Maybe a mid fight actually.
Both teams are postured around here.
Looks like it'll be a dragon fight.
Both teams shifting down this way.
Seraphina's blue, that's means you can take a pretty long fight. Oh, they're spotted out actually. Doesn't go for it. UNI has the red ward, so they're
The pokes have been initiated. Big ult coming out. Big bounce coming in from down there. Not quite gonna be able to find the pick off. Tristana low. Echo not quite able to get out there. Tristana getting picked off as well. Darius getting the kill with the ult there, I assume, on Kane.
And there it is, the team fighting. As long as they stay as 5, they're very strong. They play around their Seraphine, they play around their Sivir, and you see the Seraphine ult gets 2 there, and the Echo immediately has to attack before he even gets to go in once.
Yeah, UNI able to take that 3rd Drake for them. And gonna move up to Baron. Just gonna go ahead and start. WIU nowhere near Baron at the moment though, so this looks like it should be a fairly free Baron for UNI.
This is good. It's UNI feeling a little bit more confident. They have the Baron now on all 5, so they can do some 4-1 split, or they can just run it down and try and get that mid inhibitor as 5. We'll see what they do, but definitely a good game all around. It's pretty even.
Then we're doing some shopping.
Although the Echo is still really strong, and that Wukong is coming up probably on his 3rd item soon. We'll see what happens. Pretty evenly matched items everywhere. Echo
is fed, but they
definitely
did end up behind in experience to UNI.
Oh, huh. It's actually WIU kind of pushing into UNI right now. So this is a play, they're doing a 4-1 split right now. UNI really wants to avoid initiating, unless they see 2 bottom like they are now, in which case they want to go really fast and take an engage before the Darius has to run away in the 2-on-1.
They push right now.
See,
They're gonna try to force this in.
it's definitely good. They have the cannon minions still. Taking
All they have to do is sit there and just get that free damage on this mid lane. Darius still holding his own with 2 down bot.
doing a really good job of keeping 2 there and not overextending.
2 towers down, back to back. Here comes a bit of an engage. WIU trying to push UNI off, taking so much damage from these pokes from Seraphine.
Tristana's actually trading top right now. We'll probably take inhibitor.
Tristana is going in up top. UNI pushing down mid and bot pretty hard though.
It seems like UNI's good. Seraphine did go back though. So
Here comes a full fight here. And there goes a 2-piece for the Kane here. And Tristana going in for the engage on Seraphine. Seraphine gets caught on the inhibitor but manages to make it out.
Tristana got the Seraphine right, that probably would have been GG. Oh, Kane maybe overstepping? Yeah, he does.
That he does. Tristana taking down this final tower up top. Gonna open up the way for that, for those inhibitor super minions to come through. Start doing work, but
So actually
might
better
be a bit late.
trade out here for WIU, unless they can get this Tristana. Oh, they go.
Gets caught out.
Oh,
Doesn't quite take out the Sivir. Sivir taking out the Tristana instead. That was a very close 1v1 there.
Super close.
Tristana would have got cleaned up, but
WIU here got a better trade with the inhibitor. But if UNI take the advantage of Tristana being dead here and get ready for Dragon early, they can get Soul and
Gold
that's
is
Infernal.
dead
so that's
even.
really big.
A very close game here for sure.
So let's see what they do. Hopefully they help their Recon get that deeper vision. Yep, they're going in. Oh, they walked over a ward. It's kind of a scary position to be in right now. Echo maybe really go out. When is Dragon up?
Soon.
There it is. Okay, so they actually will have to take the 5-on-5. I think UNI here just...
UNI taking really engage every time on all of these objectives. Trying to melt it as soon as possible, but it gets stolen.
Definitely, I definitely think UNI is okay there, just like maybe trying to take an early pick. You have Kane and like an early fight, and then start sustaining up with try and poke him out, and then sustain up with Seraphine. But
WIU gonna take this push, gonna melt that turret.
An even closer game now. No soul yet. Holy moly.
No soul. 3-3 on the Drakes.
Darius pushing out bot lane. Looks like Sivir's gonna go catch the top lane, deal with that super minion wave, 2 super minion waves hopefully. While the rest of UNI should be getting some wards here on Baron. Around Baron. Getting those really deep wards actually, that's good.
WIU doing a good job of forcing UNI to take the game slower this time around.
Yeah, we'll see going into level 18. I think UNI still has the better team head. And Echo and Kane. Well, Kane is red, so Echo might fall off if they all reach level 18, but see the next fight maybe ending the game too.
And an engage coming in from UNI here.
Oh, he's super caught up.
Not quite able to close it out, but gonna dive onto the Wukong immediately after.
Oh, and Darius is taking bot while all this happens.
WIU noticing that Darius is down here, Echo just gonna run down and take him out, melting Darius.
They should start on the Baron right now.
UNI is on Baron.
Oh, this Tristana is playing so well though. Oh,
Tristana getting some very strong pokes, gonna be able to trade there.
wow. The big UNI needs to run fast. And they all just reset.
WIU just making sure that UNI knows their presence is here. Gonna go for the engage there. Not gonna get a pick, but not gonna get picked off either.
Wow, very close game. Holy moly. This is an edge of your seat banger game. Woo! This is what League is all about.
This is a very close game. Very close in gold. WIU is insanely far ahead in kills, but it hasn't shown too much in this late game.
Yeah, the Echo just kind of falls off of it really late game. It's just the way assassins work, you know. You group up and suddenly you can't just get those pickoffs that you wanted, that you've been getting all game. So the next objective is Soul Point, and at that point, that's the big game changer right there. Next Baron or Soul Point is pretty big. Also, top inhib did respawn, so it's just even. The next team fight is kind of the game decider, it looks like.
Teams farming up, trying to hit that 18. They want to be ready for this final engage. But both 18s are going to start the engage here. Darius getting 3 stacks.
Seems like we lost a caster. Puzzle Box is experiencing some technical difficulties. And he's back. Nothing too crazy going on right now. More posturing for Dragon from both sides. So I'd like to see UNI take an early fight here and not rush the Dragon, but like try and get some poke started. Maybe get a pick. Oh, no. Okay. Persona jumps out. Nothing to follow up. They do have the
try to
Seraphine
take
for
control
speed.
of this Drake.
They're gonna start it again, but they're gonna pull it out this time.
Echo going around for the flank.
That's a really good point. Even doesn't know.
Misses on the skill there. Gets charmed, gets knocked up. Gonna have to pop. Wukong taking the pick on Seraphine, but Darius picking off the Tristana. 3-piece for UNI there. The fight on the Drake still going. Sejuani secures. Soul for UNI. All 5 down for WIU. Soul secured for UNI.
And that's it. That's all she wrote.
That should be the game here.
The flank from Echo was really good, but it didn't seem like the rest of the team was ready to capitalize at that point. They even had that really big Zyro. It's just a really good job there from UNI using that Silver ult to kite. Darius just takes the fight basically like 2v3 while the other two kite the Silver, or while the Silver kites the other two.
WIU with a strong showing early in that game. Echo just dominating, but at the end just not quite able to close it out in the late game. Very good stuff from both teams, though. UNI closing it out 2-0.
Yeah, awesome stuff. Really close game. Those are the games you love to see.
A big thank you to everybody who tuned in for the stream today. Thanks for supporting UNI.
Yeah. Thank you to everyone. And I'd like to also thank our production, Ursula, for making, for the obs and making sure the stream and everything is working well. Again, this is the first stream of the semester, so
Get
thanks
through the
everybody
technical difficulties for sure.
Yep, it's only uphill from here, you know? Anyways, thanks everyone for watching. And have a good night.
Indeed.
Alrighty. Wait. You have another invite. Is there a third game? It's not best of 5, is it?
It's best of 3. You guys should ask for interviews though. I was gonna add them.
Thought there was.
I see.
Okay. So it is. Yeah. Get him in here. Who are we getting?
I'll go ask.
Okay. We should get I want to get Gensil and Bailey Joe.
Sounds good.
because I really liked what they were doing with the Rakan Sejuani combo. Just getting them roaming around and like getting that pressure all over the map while they let their randomly awesome farm bot lane for free.
Yeah, and Bailey on the Seraphine was very dominant that first game.
I'm bringing him up.
Okay.
Wait, my page will go up. He's gonna be in. Wait, put him in. Okay. Oh, no.
You have to drag him through.
Wait, am I putting AFK? Okay, there we go.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, sweet.
Hello,
Hello, hello.
Howdy.
Was the Apex team confused at all?
They were a little bit confused.
Hello, and welcome.
Good to be here.
Congrats on the dub.
Thank you.
So, I wait. Is the interview started?
It is
Are we
now.
recording? Are we live?
I believe we're still live.
Alrighty. So yeah. First off, really good games, really good recon play.
Thank you. It was a lot of fun.
I have to ask. So, have you guys been practicing this recon Sejuani like roaming style for a while now?
Well, I play a lot of Rakan, and Nielsen plays a lot of Sejuani, but I don't think we've really practiced it together much.
Really?
Usually, what we've been practicing is more me on a safer enchanter like a Lulu or Nami, and Sejuani on jungle. So this was
You
something
guys,
kind of just happened.
you guys looked very very well practiced on it, and like you're roaming and you're like showing up to dragon and like invading their jungler. It looked pretty clean. Like you guys shut down their the jungler game one really hard, like just by pressuring them around dragon, and like definitely the Rift Herald plays are good. Having a recon, having you roam all the way up there, that's I really like to see that from like coordinated play.
Yeah,
So
it's
good job there.
I think what helped me roam better is I played a lot of Bard off season. So playing Rakan, I was just imagining the chimes spawning, let them take me wherever I am.
Yeah, watching the engages was really entertaining. Very good stuff to see.
I'm just nothing that none of my engages today were as flashy as I would have liked. Because I think that's the real spice when playing Rakan is coming from 2 screens out, flashing in with an ult.
That's fair.
That's the real stuff you want to see.
Yeah. So, if you could, who was their biggest threat? Do you think game one?
Game
if you remember
1.
that far.
Let me check my match history and refresh my
It
memory.
was the Alawi
Yes.
top lane and the mid
Probably,
Caston.
yeah, probably the Alawi. It was very scary with her ults coming in.
Mhm.
Whenever she ulted, I always was screaming, back up, come on.
Mhm. Oh, of course. And then game 2. Probably
Game
the
2,
Echo, right?
definitely the Echo. I was saving my exhausts for the Echo anytime he went in, kiting back with Sivir away from him. Echo's,
So I have to ask, how did you guys get out of your heads when you were kind of down, and like what was going through your head when you're making this comeback happen, sort of?
well, as a team, we were just focusing more on staying focused, what's the next objective, where we're getting vision, moving, who goes where, stuff like that. Personally, it might not be very sportsmanship of me, but anytime I'm playing a league game or any game, my mentality is we are cooler than them, we'll win eventually.
All right. I
Just
like that.
baseline.
Stands for a Rakan player.
Yeah. And even if we don't win, we probably won somehow, the moral victory maybe.
Right on. All right, and I have Puzzle Box. Would you like to ask another question?
Sure. What's your favorite juice? Chat wants to know.
See, I believe I was asked this question last year as well, and so I'll say the same thing. I like a lot of juices. I think juice is a wonderful drink, but the wrong answer is orange juice. Orange juice is awful. My DMs are open. Anybody who wants to discuss this, DM me. We can talk.
All
You
right.
preach all day.
Yeah, this is a hill I will die on. Nobody took me up on it last year. My DMs are still open.
Oh, you heard him, everyone. Orange juice is out.
Orange juice is out. Apple juice, grape juice, everything else, wonderful. Drink it all day, dehydrate myself, wonderful. Great time. Orange juice? No, never. You wouldn't catch me dead drinking orange juice.
And one more question before
course.
we have to say goodbye. What kind of socks are you wearing right now?
Right now? None.
Right now? None?
The dogs are raw.
A true gamer.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much.
Of course.
So let's see. Who is our next victim, our next interviewee? Orange juice, huh? Damn. What are you guys' juices? I'd say I'm like I feel like apple juice is so simple, but like so good, right?
And apple juice is so pure, you know?
Maybe pineapple juice actually. Yeah. I feel like I can never go wrong with pineapple juice.
I want to get Bailey in here.
I'm gonna weigh in and say grape juice. Okay, yeah, that's also a really good one. That was gonna be my second, if not pineapple.
Well, I do not have the ability to drag Bailey in here. Oh, maybe I
I'll
do.
message her. I'll message her
Actually,
below.
I do.
Orange juice is terrible. No questions. How do you do this though?
You missed you.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Just let me know. I can drag him in here. Oh,
Hello?
there we go.
No, I didn't know I was doing this.
Hello.
Surprise.
I just did.
Congratulations. How do you feel after that really close second game and really big comeback?
Honestly, I didn't know how that second game was gonna turn out. It was questionable. The echo was very up, very mobile, very scary. Didn't like it.
Yeah, he was a menace.
Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. A menace.
Hey, you guys did a really good job of like mid game. You were kind of like down a bit, like getting picked off here and there. They were very heavy assassin team, so it was totally understandable. What was going through your head when you guys were like making that comeback and like when you started to like group up and all that?
I'm squishy, but my kit is really important, so my whole goal was use everything, hit someone, die.
All right.
But die with purpose, because I figured I was going to die, and I realized my positioning was bad, so I was like, well, I'm dying. Throw my ult. Ended up working out.
I like it.
It was definitely very impactful, especially in those last couple team fights there.
I know in that last fight, that was the fight where I was like, I'm in a very bad position. I just need to throw everything, hit some good people with it, and die.
Yeah, your 2-man Seraphine ult at like the fifth drag on the Echo and the Kane, like you forced his ult out right away. So like big plays all around. Your first game as Seraphine, I think you hit almost every single route on that Caston, and it was great to watch.
I'm really glad the coach trusted in my Sarah because they have not seen it up until this point.
Wow.
I simply pulled it out of nowhere, and I was like,
First
well, yeah,
Seraphine
I
game.
play. I was like,
in
I
a
play
tournament
Seraphine.
too.
It worked out. I'll take it.
That
Yeah,
it definitely did.
that's good stuff. All right, so favorite type of juice?
Not a conventional juice, Nos. But I say it for every question because it's a goated drink.
Nas.
Nas, huh? Nas energy.
The original flavor or the grape, but the original is better because grapefruit is banging.
Grapefruit, that's pretty good. And then final question for you. What kind of socks are you wearing?
You know, you're lucky I'm wearing socks right now. They're otter socks.
Otter socks. Oh, that's fun.
There
I
you
I've only
go.
wear fun socks.
Jency wasn't wearing any socks, so
Yeah,
I got
apparently the
Usually I'm
league
not,
team
but
and
like,
everything.
I'm actually wearing socks.
the league team doesn't wear socks. You heard it first.
Confirmed.
All right. Well, thank you so much for the interview, and congrats again on the big dub.
Yeah, thank you for casting and doing all this production and stuff.
Of course. I'd like to thank Ursula again for the wonderful job
Amen.
production, and Star Planet for coming in and helping out.
Bless.
All right. Thank you.
Bye. I'm gonna go back down now.
Okay.
Right.
See ya. Anyway, this has been Fervor and Puzzle Box.
Yes, it has. Signing off at some point.
I don't know when. They haven't told me when I can go home yet. I'm kind of just stuck here.
We're locked in here.
Well, I guess we're stuck.
They haven't fed us in 3 days.
Let me out.
Sacred Igloo Games loves orange juice, but no one else does.
Nas. Is that juice? Can you classify that as juice?
It's debatable. It
It's a
probably has juice as an ingredient.
I guess you could call it like gamer juice, right? So like, I'll call it a juice. That's fair.
You know, we can call it that, sure.
Now I want to ask like, what's everyone's favorite sports drink?
Monster.
Really?
As long as it's not Red Bull though, like I'm fine.
I like G Fuel, personally. Just like, you're like good old fruity, nothing too crazy.
G Fuel's pretty good. I can always go for some G Fuel.
Hmm. Ursula, are you there? Is there anything? What do we got left? Or are we still rolling? This thing on?
You're still live.
That would still be live for 5 minutes, I think. Oh wait, what it? I don't know. First time casting.
Definitely a first day kind of thank you.
Yeah.
Don't mind us, chat.
Like what do we say now?
We agree that they did orange surgery except grape. Do we need any more interviews?
We could start singing on stream.
That's true, we could do that.
Or like this is like the very like awkward like outro that you sometimes hear on like in a video game or like a movie or something. Where they
Yeah,
don't know
no,
what to
it's not
say.
it's
So they
not
just
awkward,
like
it's planned. It's intentionally awkward. It's
yes.
okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
This is part of the casting experience.
Yeah, it's like at the end when they just start talking and they're like, "Oh, are we not done yet? Oh, that's crazy." Haha. But it's actually part of the movie because they put it in
I
the
just have to
movie.
leave it up for a hard second to not hard stop. Oh, I see. I see. Oh, is that it? It's over? Is it over?
Still live, but we'll find out.
Okay.
Still on the interview and the on the live stream, so we'll see.
What's a fun game that we could play over? Word game. Apple.
Orange.
No, it's alphabet. Bruh. No. Banana.
Yellow.
No, bro. You gotta go. You gotta do the alphabet. You know, ABC.
Oh, I thought we were just playing association.
Oh, so we play different alphabet games. Okay.
I wasn't playing an alphabet game. You just said word game, so I assumed we were playing association.
I call that the word game.
I see, I see.
All right.
Oh,
Well, I gotta talk to a man about a horse, so I'll catch y'all later. Thank you for tuning in, everyone, again to the stream. This has been Fervor.
and Puzzle Box.
There's a lot.
And
And
there's Loud Production.
we are
Thank
UNI
you
Panther
for coming
Esports.
out.
Good night, y'all.